The world's #1 women's tennis player is weighing in now on the debate over fairness in women's sports. Aryna Sabalenka says that she supports the WTA's new eligibility policy, which requires players to undergo a one-time screening. Sabalenka says that biological men should not compete against women.
I think it's really important to keep the fairness in our tour, and it's obvious that biologically, right, the men are way stronger than women, so I feel like it would be not really fair for the woman to compete against biological men. So I believe it took them a little while to make this decision, and yeah, I support it.
Sabalenka joins Indiana Fever star Sophie Cunningham and tennis legend Martina Navratilova in speaking out about fairness in women's sports. What will it take for more female athletes to speak publicly? Joining us now is former NCAA athlete and former teammate of Leah Thomas at UPenn, Paula Scanlan. Paula, great to see you. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, this is personal to you, because you were a teammate of Leah Thomas's. What was your reaction when you saw the #1 tennis player in women's sports or women's tennis speaking out?
I thought it was amazing. I'm a huge Sabalenka fan. I'm a huge tennis fan. And tennis is a great sport to look at, actually, where we let the women play women, and the men play men. Women's viewership is as high as the men's is in a lot of these competitions. So this is exactly the point. Women need to compete against women. Men need to compete against men. I was ecstatic to see her speak out. And again, it's so sad. There's only such a small number of female athletes that have spoken out on this at the professional level. But again, I huge props to her for speaking out.
Well, remember when Serena, who was the #1 tennis player at the time, she also spoke out and said, if I had to play against a man, even though I'm #1 in women's, I'm definitely getting beat if it's one of the guys that, is really good and on the tour. Maybe even, I think she even said, like, if he's #50 or #90, I would still be beaten.
Exactly, and that's not something that should be controversial. Every single professional female athlete out there should know a man is going to beat them at their sport. Right. It doesn't take away from their accomplishments. It doesn't mean they're a bad athlete. It just shows us that men and women are different, and we deserve different sports teams.
Well, and we saw Sophie Cunningham. She was speaking out, and she's gotten some backlash because of it. And then Caitlin Clark was asked. She's the guard for Caitlin Clark, probably one of the top basketball players in women's basketball, and she just she gave a neutral answer. She said basically eligibility rules are up to the league and governing bodies. She doesn't want to get involved in the politics. You did, though. You were speaking out against Leah Thomas, and you said that the girls on your swim team were not nice to you.
Yeah, and exactly that. When I went through this at the University of Pennsylvania, the burden to speak out on men competing in women's sports was put on me. It's put on other female athletes. We've seen high schoolers across the country have to step up and say, hey, this is not fair. This is a failure from leadership. The WNBA needs to protect their athletes, and they're not doing that. And that's why athletes are put in the uncomfortable situations. They're forced to speak up on something that maybe they shouldn't have the burden to speak out on.
Yeah, and Martina Navratilova, she was a very famous tennis player when I was growing up. You're a lot younger than me, but she wrote this. She said that is a bailout, talking about Caitlin Clark being neutral. That is a bailout so as to not offend anyone. Kind of like Michael Jordan's famous line, Republicans buy sneakers too. Are you disappointed in Caitlin, or are you okay with her just not being political?
I think what it goes down to is the failure of leadership again. I think that's what I want to reiterate here. The fact that any female athlete is even in the position that they have to talk about this and say, hey, I don't want to compete against men as a women's professional athlete, that's a failure from the WNBA. Their coaches failing to protect their athletes. The leaders over there, they've done a horrible job managing this league and setting the policies to be correct. They've not done that.
Yeah.
So that's how I see that. And I hope the WNBA can figure it out, because the W in WNBA has to mean something.
Yeah. Sophie, I liked how she said, you can be anything you want. You're all welcome at my table. I love everybody. But this is about fairness and safety for girls. Thank you so much for coming on.
Hey everyone, I'm Emily Campagno. Catch me and my co-hosts Harris Faulkner and Kaylee McEnany on Outnumbered every weekday at 12 p.m. Eastern, or set your DVR. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page for daily highlights.